Here you go.
Thank you.
Your first question.
Ooh.
What is your happiest memory of us?
Oh my gosh, it's been a lifetime of happy memories, darling. You made me cry. Oh my goodness me, from bringing you home from the hospital. I guess when you were a little bit older and you got your sass on and you were so funny, you wouldn't wear clothes.
Oh.
When we went to the home to England, we had like big adventures because we practiced in the lounge room before we went. I'd get 2 dining room chairs. We do, in those days, the air hostess used to bring hot towels and then orange juice and then get ready for the flight takeoff. And we'd practice, and when we got on the plane, you go, right, where's my hot towel? Where's my orange juice?
I remember that with the chairs in a row.
Yeah, we used to practice. Because if you practiced with children, they weren't scared by the unknown. So you were quite sassy on the aeroplanes. It's really funny. You were a good girl. And we arrived at London once, and there was a bombing threat in Manchester, so we got delayed for like 4 or 5 hours. And you couldn't even see the top of the counter. And you went, you talked to the counter. My Mamamia is over there, and my mum is so tired. What are you going to do about it? And they gave you a colouring set. It was so cute.
Nothing's changed then.
You were just an organiser, like, I guess you took it after your mum. Yeah. Even before that, when you were at kindy, and we went and you were doing a show, the kids had to do something. And your job was to pop up outside this chimney, like this wooden chimney. And everybody's waiting for you to pop up, and you decided you weren't going to do it. That is so funny. Yeah. Come on, Samantha. No, I'm not doing it. You're so cute. My little red head. Yeah. So beautiful. There's just so much. So much.
Love you.
Little cutie. Yeah, and then later when we were on our own, I don't know why, I wasn't well, and I felt really faint. And when you were only a tot, you were only at primary school, and then you went to a junior, like baby school. You went and got a pillow for my hair and covered me up with a blanket. And so cute. Can you remember cleaning the hotel room in Singapore airport? I told the woman off because we came off the plane and you were 3 years old. You had your mustard suit on, Oshkosh. You looked so gorgeous with your golden hair. And we got off and there was all these toys to play on, like things to climb on. And the assistant said, children aren't allowed, you've got to buy them. I said, well, don't put them at the gates when children are coming off tired. I was so cross with her because we were tired.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we went to the room and you cleaned the whole room so I could have a little sleep. So cute.
Even though I didn't need to.
Of course you didn't need to. You were just being helpful. What could I have done, Mum?
Cleaned up the hotel room for you.
Used all the tissues and everything, wiped all the benches. Yeah. And then we watched TV in Singapore language. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Geez, there were big flights we used to do together. You were such a good girl. Took all you, because we used to have a case. Remember your yellow case full of Pocahontas dolls and Barbies and play stuff. Yeah, and I'd put the pillows on the aeroplane floor. In those days, you could get away with more. And make you like a bed, like bring it up to the level of the seat so you could sleep without being scrunched up. Yeah, and the food. The aeroplane food you like.
The octopus.
Oh, when I got octopus, you shared your Kit Kat with me. You said, Mummy, you're not eating that. And you gave me a stick of Kit Kat. Oh, that's so good. And we got split up once. For some reason, they put you behind me. You were still only little. And the man beside me wouldn't swap his seat. I said, that's fine. It's fine. I said, you can look after my 3-year-old all the way to London. I said, I'll have a bit of a break. No,
Did he swap them?
Yeah. And the man behind, when you're beside your seat, wouldn't swap. This is my seat. So that's fine. You can have her. Not that you would have been in any trouble.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. And when we got to Nana's, Nana had got everything ready for your first visit.
Yeah.
Little English pram with lacy covers on it, and yeah, everything. All the clothes. She'd gone shopping and so excited that you were coming over. Yeah. It was wonderful. Mm. Can you remember going to school when you wouldn't go? It was one night and you wouldn't go to bed. It was at Glendale at Victor Harbour. And you just kept getting up and kept getting. I said, well, if you were up, it must mean it's school time. And it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And I got you to put your uniform on, and you're going, Mom, like I'd lost the plot. And I made you a packed lunch, and I put you in the car, and you're going, Mom, you've lost the plot, type of thing. I said, no, if you're out of bed, it must mean it's time to get up for school. And we drove all the way to Glendale car park. And then started laughing. Mm-hmm. You were you lost it. You were laughing so much. That was so funny. Yeah, we had lots of fun, didn't we? Yeah. That was funny. So funny. And you used to get in trouble at the Christian school for doing stuff. You took my round paperweights one day and you put a tea towel on your head. And you lined all these little Christian girls and boys up to tell their fortunes.
I remember that.
And I got the phone call, like, get into school now, your daughter's doing this evil thing. And the other parents after that wouldn't talk to me. Like I was like the heathen. That was so funny.
Oh no.
Yeah, but just after that they did a fundraiser with Harry Potter. Like, hypocritical.
Fucking hypocrite.
Absolutely. I thought, oh my God. That was funny though. It was funny. It was so funny. Oh, what about when we went to live at Gawler and I kept losing you? Oh my gosh, we're going back to when you were 3 again. Like, I'm swapping between ages a bit. And you'd change your name. Like you'd be Emma or you'd be Pocahontas or whatever. And it was a massive old hospital over 4.5 acres of rooms and gardens. And if I wasn't shouting the right name,
I wouldn't come out.
You wouldn't come out. And one day, you little sod, you were in the big reception at the front. It was big glass entry, big, like sweeping stairs up to this thing. And you were sat there cross-legged, cross-armed, and I'm running around the garden frantic that I'd lost you. And you just sat there straight-faced.
So
when I eventually spotted this little, she's in the old building. I couldn't even get into you. I had to go around the back and back down. And you'd find other people's little playgrounds in the back of their houses and just let yourself in and go and play. I never knew where you were. I was a bad mum. Because I was trying to decorate, getting ready for opening the business. I had all the rooms to paint.
Yeah.
And I thought you'd be in one place and you were always moving around. So funny. But Mom, yeah, what a cutie. And where we stayed was in the original old maternity hospital wing. And it was a big double gabled building. And you used to be so far to the toilet, you would ride your bike on your trainer wheels down the hallway to go to the bathroom.
I remember.
And you used to get a paddy on because there wasn't a bath. I had to shower you and you hated the shower. You poor thing. I used to get cross with you because you wouldn't just stand and have a shower. You'd like be throwing a tantrum and geez.
Sounds annoying.
Oh no, you were good. Oh good. It was so good memories. Where did we go after that? We went to live at Valley View, didn't we? We met Lindy and Steve Quirk, Amy and Ben. We used to trampoline a lot. It was trampoline. And then where did we go? Oh, Walkerville Lodge. No. Where did we go after Valley View, darling?
Is it Victor?
No, because you went, no, that's before Gawler, sorry. I'm getting confused. It's Valley View, then Gawler. That's right, because you went to Trinity College. Your first day at Trinity, I took a photograph of you and Elizabeth.
Yep.
You were so tiny. Mr. Hewitson, the big headmaster, used to call you Little Red. He used to play the bagpipes. Remember that? And Mrs. Hewitson, your first teacher.
Yep.
You were only 4 when you started school. That's right. Then after that, we went to Victor. Then back to Gawler.
Everywhere.
Yeah, too many swaps for you. Sorry, sweetheart.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 2. What was the moment you felt most proud of me?
Oh, that's hard too.
You can name a few, it's okay.
I've always been very proud of you because you've always been very caring and loving towards people. Yeah, let me think. Probably when you did your modelling course and then you got it, and then you did we did photographs, and then you got put into the finals of the modelling. You were only about, you'd be 8, and we were on our own, and we didn't have any money, and there was prize money to win. And God love you, you went up there and you come second, and your little nostrils, I could see little nostrils flare, and you were trying not to cry. And I said to you afterwards, I said, Sammy, it's only money. I said, it doesn't matter. She said, Mommy, I wanted to take you shopping like the old days. Because it was like a $500 prize. It wasn't about coming second. It was you'd planned to take me shopping. Remember we had that old yellow car held together with silicone?
Yeah.
We'd gone from the Lexus to the old, I think it was a Sigma or something. So, it was just so decrepit.
Yeah.
And I got us to Adelaide for the competition.
God bless you. Yeah.
But I didn't know how we were going to get back, because after it had done 50 Ks, it would stop. But we didn't have a car. We had nothing.
I know.
Had nothing. Remember going to Woolworths and shopping? Instead of just being able to buy your food that you liked, we couldn't afford it. And you were so dramatic. It was so funny. You got the John West salmon off the shelf. And I said, Sammy, we've got to get black and gold. And you went, not the John West. And you're in the aisle going, no. And then we got to the cereal aisle and you wanted your Cocoa Pops. And I said, I'm sorry, I've got no money, darling. I can't buy you Cocoa Pops. Not my Cocoa Pops. You poor little darling. We had absolutely nothing. Zero. All I could do is pay the rent and put some food. Nothing. And I was trying to sell things, and
you did well.
Oh my God, you sold your place? No, you sold your cubby house, and I managed to get $100 off for that, and that went to your first PlayStation.
Yeah.
I wanted, and it was a second-hand one from the shop.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Opposite the Woolies.
Yeah.
I remember that place.
We used to go in and pay it off bit by bit till I could get it for you. Yeah.
Well done, Mum. That would have been tough.
It was tough, yeah. It's tough having nothing, especially when other people had everything. Yeah. But it makes you stronger. Makes you stronger.
Let's do something weird.
And then working in different places. And you'd come in after school. You're a good girl. You're such a good girl. I think that's why you're so adaptable now, and you get on when you sort things out, because we've always had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got on with things. You're a good egg.
Yeah.
I love you too.
You can have some adult moments as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shopping. It's always got to involve shopping.
Is that when you're proud of me?
Yeah. Oh, probably the first. Oh, what about a little bit later when you were going away with Fergie over the New Year, and we'd got this massive puzzle to make. It was in two pieces. It was such a big puzzle, And like, we're doing this puzzle for the 4 days you're away, and there was one piece we couldn't find. And we took the house to pieces, all the cushions came off. We went to the bins and got all the vacuum cleaner dust out and trying to find this one piece of puzzle. And oh my God, like, that is so frustrating. And you walked in and you went, you'd be probably looking for this man. And you put the puzzle in there. You'd carried it with you the whole time, you little son. That's when I realised your sense of humour. It was so funny. We'd been days looking for this one piece, like driving us insane. And you just come in. Yeah, you'd been boarding with Fergie upon the river.
Yeah.
They'd taken you up there. Yeah, it's so funny. That's when I realised you had quirky sense of humour. Yeah, funny. Later on, when you were adult, you planned all that trip to London and Paris when you were a flight attendant. Yeah.
Travel agent.
Travel agent. Sorry.
Don't be.
My words come out
No.
wrong. I was just trying to
Same
think
industry.
of different things. Yeah. That was wonderful. So we had a little bit of time with Nana, then we went down to London, but you had a tummy ache. So we missed the Harry Potter thing we'd booked. We booked a Harry Potter day, but you were in bed sick with you tummy grapes. But we stayed at a really posh hotel.
I vomited all over its bathroom.
Oh yeah, you did good. Yeah, that's all right. And then after that, we did shopping there, and then that's when I got my Burberry coat.
Was it?
Yeah, and then we went to Paris and stayed at the Vendôme Place. That was posh. But I didn't have any money for food, so we would going to these posh restaurants, and then we'd get the pasta bowl with just like the Napolitana sauce. But we could afford the bakeries for you.
Yes.
I couldn't eat the bakery food, but you loved the bakeries.
I do.
So we used to do that. But we couldn't afford, it shouldn't be negative, but we didn't do the Louvre or anything like that because we didn't have the money to do it.
So it's boring.
Yeah. Well, I've never been. We did do a boat trip up the Seine, that was nice, around Notre Dame. Yeah, that was wonderful. Oh, and then we got stuck in Dubai, and we'd gone from like your 5-star hotel that you were able to get in Paris to like this boarding house place in Dubai. We had to stay overnight.
Yeah.
It's just gross. So gross.
I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a lot of good times in England, I think.
Oh yeah.
I
Very
used
fun.
to like to walk up the main street and get gingerbread from the shop, and then the sweetie shop.
I remember.
Yeah.
Lots of happy UK memories.
Yeah. Fish and chips at Keswick. You used to love that. Making snowmen. Remember that? Yeah. Lots of lovely things in England because we did go a lot. And I took you to the park when you were little, and Cumbrian people are very straightforward, but they've got a really strong accent, and you were mimicking them because you wanted to fit in. And I said, for goodness sake, don't slip up. Don't suddenly come out with Australian when you're doing the Broadwigton among all those kids. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
What about anything with me and my business and
Oh,
proud
they're
moments
going
and things
later.
like that?
Oh, of course I'm proud of you with your business. I'm proud of your work ethic. You have never not worked. Since you were 14 years old, you have worked. And when you've lost a job or a job's finished or whatever, within that day you've got another job. I was in England once and you lost a job. And I can't remember, it was Jack Green's. After you'd set it up and everything, I was so cross with them. Like you were managing it, and then they decided, no, it's all set up now, we'll manage it ourselves. And they'd let you go on the spot, and you had rent to pay, and at the same time you had to move house, you had to find somewhere new to live. And you did all that on your own. In the day, you got, Mum, it's fine, got the new place to live, I'm moving in whenever, and you'd got a new job. I think you'd gone to sports school. Yeah, assistant manager or something like that. I was so proud of you. Your work ethic is second to nobody, honestly. Right. And then you were doing your lashes in your spare bedroom and everything. And I said to you, I said, you know what, Sam? I said, you're so good at this. Just do it. Just dive right in. go to North Adelaide because you've got to go somewhere more at market.
Mhm.
That's going to attract the people that want the lashes, and they've got to be happy about where they're going. It's like we're staying at this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just took it by the horns. You went and rented that place, that beautiful cottage for $400 a week. That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
You set up your beauty room in the bedroom and slept out in the back converted garage that was freezing cold and miserable. But you said, Mum, it's business first. So you slept out in the backyard in that cold
In the
room.
backyard.
Well, you had to go over the yard to get
I
there.
know.
I slept there myself once. Oh my gosh, a poor kid. And you were in the middle of the car park for the other apartments because I could hear the cars going around. But you did it. And you set up yourself a promotional video.
Mhm.
Can't remember her name now. The girl that helped you. Bella, was it? And within no time, you were flat out. So proud of you. So proud of you, Sam. Yeah, you sassy little bugger. Yeah, and you've never looked back. You've never not worked. Yeah, you have done. I'm so proud. And then we had your, was it the 5th anniversary of your business? At the same time as your 25th birthday?
That was first business anniversary and 25th birthday.
It was your first, was it?
Mhm.
I remember that. No, that was the only time I've ever made a speech in my whole life.
Yeah.
I thought I'm doing it because I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mum.
It was a fabulous night. Yeah, I remember practicing for hours in front of the mirror.
You did so well.
And then I had to keep cutting it down because I thought I'll never remember. I did it. Very proud of your business ethic. Yeah. You're an amazing young woman. And now you like trees and becks and mountains and horse riding again. Yeah. Amazing.
Thanks,
I'm so proud. Thank you for being mine. Amazing young girl. Love you too. I love it that you can be all sassy when you were doing designer era and everything top to toe was Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, all the bits. And then we were walking in North Adelaide and that homeless man, his trolley tipped over and you were in all your designer gear. And you went, oh, Mum. And you went and helped him pick all his belongings up and put it back in the trolley and lift it up. And you said to him, perhaps go on the road with your trolley and it won't keep tipping. No, you were being nice.
I know.
And then he said, oh, the police had told him off for going down the road. I mean, the road, that Stanley Road was so wide, but he'd been told off for being on the road with his trolley. And you said, you just do it. Yeah, so all your gear and your heart is so big. So very proud of you. And your wedding to Jessie, I made it. That was like over a year ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I'd be around for that one. So proud. Such a beautiful wedding. You gorgeous. Then Con and Philip are gorgeous. And that beautiful husband of yours waiting for you at the under the gum trees there. Oh, and Grandma Marie and Victor and Anne-Marie and Matt and Hannah made it all the more special. Like Jesse had a really good family around him as well. Yeah, it was good. It was a beautiful wedding, beautiful day.
Yeah.
And then you took all your friends on your honeymoon. I didn't quite understand that.
It was fun.
When you had your honeymoon and then you had a few days and then everybody arrived, I thought, well, that's different.
It was a party trip.
It was a party trip back then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now you have good friends around you too. All your fickle friends have gone. And you've got good people. And that's the ones you keep. And be quick to suss it out when new people come, because I'm not good at that. I let people into my heart. And when they turn nasty, I think, why are they doing that? But then they think it's you, because you've decided not to put up with their bad behaviour.
Yeah.
You've got to be quick at that.
Yeah.
Don't let them in.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're better than me. You've got it sorted.
My nose.
Mm.
Oh.
Very proud of you. And this trip These last 4 days have been the best in my life. I used to think, wonder what it'd be like to have a partner, because I've never had one, who whips you away and books a nice hotel and nice food and would you like a drink, would you like champagne, are you comfy, is it warm, what would you like? Never had it. And yet you bring me here to Queenstown, the most picturesque little place, the best hotel, and you book horse riding. And we go out for meals and you say, what champagne or what drink would you like? Or you've given me everything these last 4 days. It made me cry. Made me cry. You're so thoughtful and kind. Thank you. And you still get so much pleasure out of Mummy buying you something at Lululemon. You were jumping around like you'd never had anything new for 10 years. We were only there 2 days ago. I was like, Mummy, buy me things. I'd buy you the world if I could.
Already got it?
Yeah. I'll keep buying the tickets to win you a house, because I would love to have given you a house. I'd give you anything. And while the visa's there, we use it and then worry about it later.
That's a bad habit.
I think we've done it again.
Yeah.
Oh dear. But we've had a nice time.
Yeah.
The spa day was beautiful yesterday.
It was amazing.
I was really out of my comfort zone, but
You did so well.
yeah. And like last night, like I had gone to sleep, and then the next minute you're laid in bed. You knew my passport numbers, my membership number for Velocity, and you're swapping all these flights around. Well, Mum got it sorted when there was only 5 seats left on that plane.
Got it.
And you got me a refund.
Yeah.
But look, listen to her. It's like I used to be.
You taught me well.
Yeah. Yeah, you did good, darling.
Oh,
Good. So proud.
thanks.
And your next business will be fabulous too, because you and Jessie are doing it together. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
And we see him again today.
I know.
I'm as excited as you are, Lily. He's such a good egg. Yeah, you've got a good husband. I love the way he just turns up and then, oh, you've got a hospital appointment, I'll take you. Okay, I'll get myself back. No, I'll pick you up. And he's there for me.
I know.
What a guy. And he laughs at me like you do. It's quite funny. Get in. Yeah. I've got nothing to worry about now. You're in good hands.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got my friends.
I do.
Don't cry. My girlfriends are all going to look out for you, okay?
I know.
So you ask them anything you want. Because they know me as really well. Okay?
I know.
They know exactly what I think. And that's why they're my tribe.
I know.
Yeah. Friends are everything. I used to think family was everything, but it's actually your friends. It's your tribe. Okay? Love you.
I love you. What do you want or wish most for me?
I want you to remain happy, and I want you to continue growing and appreciating the little things in life. The time is more precious than anything at all.
Yeah.
No, it's not things, it's not shopping, even though we get a quick burst out of that.
I'm a lot better at that these days.
Yeah, you're getting better.
I'm a
It's
lot
in your
better.
genes, Sam. You can't help. It's not your fault. It's Nana's fault. She taught me. We've always liked shopping. It makes us feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I shop for everybody, not myself.
I know.
Make everybody feel better. It's hard to get it off, isn't
No,
it?
that one's off.
Yeah, just be peaceful and happy and have time.
I care a lot more about time and
Yeah,
quality moments these
yeah.
days.
It's very important.
Yeah,
And my hand does its own thing.
Oh.
That's what I would say to you.
Yeah.
And calmness. And like go down there and look at the water for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And spend that time quiet in your head and your heart. Because you're busy all the time. Just like I used to be. Yeah. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
And I'd love you to have your own home and all that sort of thing. But that's a throw for my era.
Yeah.
I always wanted my own home.
I'd love one, I just don't have 3 million. They're the only houses I like.
So it's gone a bit crazy, isn't it? Yeah, travel's important.
Oh yeah.
You've got to travel and see things and experience things. Yeah, and do with Jessie. Yeah. Where you live's perfect. Even I reckon my advice would be to just buy a little unit that you don't want to live in, but the rent will cover the mortgage. And when you two eventually don't want to work, you've either got an investment or you've got somewhere to live still in North Adelaide.
Yeah.
So you can be near everything. It's the best place to live.
North Adelaide.
Well, you've lived there a long time.
I know.
I think you've been there about 12 years, haven't you? 10 years? 12. How long was your business?
9 years. This year.
Well, you've been there about 10 years now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would get an investment and get the rent person to pay your mortgage.
I will. We've got Jesse on it. He's good with this stuff.
Yeah. Mummy's good with it too.
Yeah.
It's all good. Just be happy.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Whatever it takes. And anybody stuffs you around, don't you worry.
Be up there.
That lightning bolt will come down, swipe them out. Don't you worry about that. There'll be no feathers and rainbows. It'll just be lightning. I will send you feathers and rainbows, but I'm just saying.
Thanks, Mum.
Nobody better mess with my girl.
Yes.
Thank you for doing this. Very
course.
sweet.
My pleasure. What's one thing you always want me to remember after you're gone?
How much I love you. And even though you can't see me, I'm in your heart. Okay? And if you ever question anything, just stand still for a minute and listen and it'll come to you. Okay? Because we're together in our hearts and I can never take that away. That's made me cry.
Oh.
Kate said, we don't die, we just go to a different realm where you can't see me, but I'm still in here. That's sad. I don't want to go.
I know.
I want another 20 years of sass. Look at me. I should still be climbing my mountains.
I know, you look hot.
I know I'm hot with my hair.
You look great.
I've always been unlucky in love, but I got you.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I've never been lucky finding a good partner.
I'm so grateful for our relationship.
It's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't realise that not everyone has what we have.
No, not many people.
No, they really don't.
No. You know what I'm thinking just by looking at me, and vice versa.
But I've always been so lucky that you're always there. I can always call you.
Yeah.
I know you're always in my corner, and no matter what's happened or what I've done, you've
Doesn't
got my
matter.
back.
3 o'clock in the morning, Aimes Street, I'll pick you up.
But, yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
No, of course. You're the best mum.
I could have done better, but you
No.
can't change the past.
I like that quote that says, it's your mum's first time living
Yeah,
too.
it's your mum's first time living too. I didn't always get it right.
I think you did. I had a really good childhood. Really good upbringing. And just the support of just always there.
Always.
I know.
I'd walk
Always.
miles for you.
I know. Yeah.
I'm not gone yet.
I know.
I'm just getting more and more useless. Yeah. You've taken over the reins.
It's funny, like you said, there's so many things I didn't realise I learnt from you, like all the travel and how to book things and organise things and
hang the washing up correctly. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I could do it. And if your credit card gets full, you can swap it to another interest-free one and then you can fill it back up.
I didn't teach you that. I didn't teach
Yes,
you
you
that.
did.
Your nana was so good at bringing you, when I was bringing you up, she'd bail me out on my visa. Because I had no money, but I didn't want you to miss out.
I know.
And a big box of clothes would come twice a year, and she sent you a fur coat once to make you feel good. Do you remember your fur coat?
Yeah.
Big box of stuff.
I remember.
She was so kind. And then I'd do my visa and like get to 5,000 or something. She'd send it over. Yeah, and it was good eventually when I was did have some money I could pay her back everything.
Yeah.
Because she paid for our flights to get home to see it.
Yeah.
But we paid it back. And she paid for your first beauty
I remember.
college. Because the person I was with wouldn't pay it, even though you were my partner and you called him daddy, you wouldn't pay
I
it.
know.
Nana found the money.
I know.
Pensioner.
Okay, Lashes by Samantha, brought to you by my nan.
Yeah, Nana started
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm very
She's a good
lucky.
egg. I paid it back though, that's the main thing. But she didn't do it to be paid back, she did it because she's kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
It
good
was
egg.
incredible.
Incredible egg.
I really loved my childhood in the UK.
Yeah.
I got really fun memories of it.
Playing with Grandad on his tummy because he had a big fat tummy. You loved
Yeah.
his tummy. Yeah. Playing Skittles in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember our trip to London, stayed right on the shopping strip, so the minute the shops opened, we could be.
Yeah. Oxford Street.
Yeah.
Next to John Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even because they had the big thick block-out curtains, would open them. And they didn't open till 10 because they would stayed up late, open late. You loved that. Remember Smelly Wigton smell in the suitcase? Oh my goodness.
Plastic
me.
factory.
Yeah. And we put them all in bags so it wouldn't smell our new shopping.
I remember when I worked in beauty salons, and if I had a bad day, you'd book me out.
Yeah, I did. I'd book you all afternoon. And then I'd get in there, you're not doing anything.
I know,
Sit
you'd
down.
book a massage, a facial, you pay for it all.
I did.
I would just sit in the
You have afternoon off, darling. You work hard. Get off your knees. Yeah. Oh, but Mama would spoil your night. Giving you a break, it's hard work.
Yeah.
Every salon you went to, I'd book a half day. Remember that bossy bitch on Goodwood Road? She was horrible.
Not even speaking
But
about
I booked,
her.
no, I won't speak about her, but I booked a whole half a day then. And all I could hear was her thudding up and down the
Silly
hallway.
cow.
But I gave her feedback. I said it was a beautiful afternoon except for the noise outside. That thudding up and down. I don't know who's heavy-footed. Bitch.
Very sassy, Susan.
Who were sassy. Yeah, I remember doing that. Remember you brought... What about your exam? Your international beauty exam.
Oh.
And I was your person.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor darling. You put me in this float tank thing, but it wasn't a float tank. And I couldn't get my bottom on the bottom of this bar. I just kept floating. And I was trying not to laugh because it was your important exam. And the examiner and the owner of the business was behind.
I remember.
And I felt so bad. But I wouldn't go down.
Okay.
And then I had a hot flush and I couldn't go in the sauna part. It was a disaster. Oh, what about when you tickled my feet and my knee jolts up and hit you? Oh, you poor thing. Thank goodness you passed.
Oh.
That would have been my
Well,
fault.
if I could make it through that, then clearly I could do anything.
I tried. I used to be your guinea pig
Yeah.
in all your stuff. Yeah. I'll do it. Drive to Adelaide to do that.
You're the best mum.
No, we had the best time, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, it was scary when you first went to Adelaide. I was so scared because you'd only just got your driving licence. And that little old blooming Hyundai I gave you. Well, you bought it actually, and then we did it up.
Yeah. Frangipani seat covers.
Yeah. Frangipanis. Yeah. Good times. I know, but I'm got to shoot.
Oh, I'll cut that.
Yeah, please. You might can
Cut that. No. Remember when I first moved to Adelaide? Every Friday you'd drive up and we'd go shopping. Yeah.
That did me card.
Yeah.
To make you happy.
I know. I was not very happy back then.
No, but you worked hard. You did full-time college and worked
I
at
know.
Coles. Remember, I drove up and just stood outside Coles when you pulled in that morning.
Yeah.
Morning. What are you doing here, Mum? I just come to say good morning.
I know.
I'd driven an hour and a half to say good morning. And then I hung around and waited for your first break. And we went to the rotunda, but there was bees, so you didn't want to stay there. Yeah.
I have the best memories.
Yeah.
I felt so loved.
You are loved.
I know.
You are loved.
I know. I always felt it. I love you so much.
Love you too, darling. Always will. Not going anywhere, you just can't see me. Okay? I've got things to do, people to meet. I've got a date.
You do. Alan's up there.
Alan's waiting for the date.
Alan.
Sheila.
Yeah.
Ian.
Yeah.
They're all waiting.
I know.
So don't be sad.
Oh.
Only the good people are there. They're twice as many feathers. Sheila will say, let's send her a few more.
Feathers everywhere.
Feathers. Rainbows.
Yeah.
Little birds.
Yeah.
Stars. I truly believe it because my nana, your nana's mum, visited me twice,
Yeah.
and she was in a person. There's two old ladies who visited me in my life, and I've been at my lowest. And they've walked across and they've talked to me, and I've turned around and they're not there.
Yeah.
So I believe Nana was my little garden angel.
Yeah.
Won't be far.
You'll always be with me. You'll say, bye both.
Get both colours.
You work hard. You deserve it.
You do. Get both colours.
Yeah.
Worry about it later. It'll
Yeah.
happen. Sorry, Jessie.
Yeah.
If you're never sure about something, just stop and think.
Just buy it.
Just buy it.
Just buy it.
Follow your gut instinct about everything.
Yeah.
Keep your sass. Straighten your crown no matter how hard it gets. Yeah. You can do it.
Yeah.
There's always a way. And there's always a reason, even if you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
see it at the time.
Oh, my life's proven that enough already.
Yeah.
I know. Always a reason.
Yeah. And then keep your tribe. It's very important.
One thing I've learned from this sort of situation, it's really got my priorities in check. They're the right people in my life. And I don't worry about the little silly things anymore.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. Things that would have really bothered me a couple of years ago just don't. And I just, I care about quality people, quality time, making memories, and
Making memories.
it's really, I don't wish for it, but it's really helped me get my priorities right and just learn what's important. So,
It's everything for a reason.
oh,
Don't know why I've got it, but and we're not taping.
yeah.
Don't know.
Do we turn it up?
No, I was just gonna say it's not a nice thing, but in a way it's a blessing. Like, there are people younger and they get hit by something or they have an accident, or at least we've had time
Yeah.
to talk about everything. There's nothing ever left unsaid. Like if one day I'm not there, we've said it all anyway. There's nothing, oh, we should have said this or we should have said that. I always feel totally loved.
Yeah.
And I go to bed every night and I thank him up there for you.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. And no matter what is thrown at you, you can do it. Just remember.
Oh, you taught me.
Because Jodie bought me that sketch next to my bed that I want you to keep.
Yeah.
And it's a girl in the middle with her crown surrounded by her tribe. And her crown is always straight.
Yeah.
No matter what. Jodie and I know this because we've been rock bottom.
I know.
And we've got dressed up to the nines. And we've gone and sat in the Hilton, even though we couldn't afford to be in there. Because that's where we belonged.
Yeah.
We did that one afternoon.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realise it was that hard for you at that time. I'm so sorry.
Doesn't matter.
If I didn't know.
Makes you stronger.
Yeah.
And you've got that streak. When I was trying to be, when I lived up in the hills with no money, and then I got the second lot of cancer, I had no money, no heating. I thought, it doesn't matter, it'll make me stronger. So I stayed in my bed with my electric blanket on because that's the only warm spot. It made me stronger.
I didn't know, Mum.
Made me stronger. I stayed in my lane, got the settlement that I was supposed to get.
Yeah. I wish I'd known.
You used to bring me up food.
Yeah, but I didn't realise how bad
But you
it
didn't
was.
have to, you were living your life, sweetheart.
I didn't, yeah, but I just wish I'd known.
I'm not your responsibility.
Yes, you are.
I am now. I'm a liability now. I forget everything now.
It's an honour to look after you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Looked
I have
after
to
me all
try
those
and-
years.
Yeah, I have to try and remember that because when my nana died, I held her hand till she died, and it was an honour to hold her hand and be with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did everything for me my whole life.
That's my job.
Why wouldn't I? Yeah, but why wouldn't I want to return?
Yeah, no, it's just hard though because when mums are the ones that's normally organising and looking after.
I know.
That's why I like doing bits and pieces sometimes when I can,
I know.
even if you don't need them done.
I know.
You're very kind to me, you're very inclusive. Your friends are so lovely to me, and it's not like, oh, we'll be nice to Sam's mum. They actually speak to me like I'm a human being. They're lovely to me. I appreciate them all.
Got a good crew.
You have got a good crew. They never talk down to me. Yeah. You've got good people, and that's why you have to keep close to you.
Yeah.
No matter what.
And always get the expensive champagne.
Oh God, yes, don't do cheap champagne. What is the point? You might as well put vinegar.
I know.
No, you don't do cheap. No.
I know.
Even if you have to spoon feed me in the end, it's got to be the. Oh no.
I know.
I know. It's good. I'm not the cheap moe either.
No.
No, I don't do cheap moe.
No.
No. I always do the good champagne.
Yeah.
No matter what. And if you can't, you go without. No substitute.
I know.
And every anniversary, I want you to get your Balenciaga glasses
Champagne
out
glasses.
and the good champagne.
Yeah.
Just you and just it on your own.
Yeah.
No phones.
Yeah.
Just time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's your mum saying happy anniversary.
Every year.
And if flowers pop up from me, don't cry. Because I'm organising things in her head. If you move house, you won't get them.
Fuck. You better tell Jodie.
My tribe's going to look after you.
Good.
And if you want to cry, you cry. And then you put me back in the silk purse and you tie the top. Put me back in your pocket. Get on with your day. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what you visualise. Little mummy in a silk purse and tie the top with a ribbon. Back in your pocket.
Always.
And if anybody bugs you, you take me out there. And you put so that silk purse top's open. Be careful.
Oh, I know. Thank you for this.
Thank you. Thank you for these 4 days. They have been the best in my life. Loved it.
Me too.
Horse riding, my gosh.
Yeah.
Don't know, I got on and off. Thank goodness you didn't video that.
I did.
Oh no, don't show anybody that. That's such a numpty. such a numpty.
Yeah.
Don't worry about anything. Make the most of every single day, because before you know it, you're 50 and then you're 60. I can't imagine you as an old lady. But you'll get there. Just look after your health.
Yeah. Picture myself with lots of Botox, living in a fancy house in London. Thanks. And pop to Paris for the weekend.
Is that the goal?
Yeah.
Right.
Me and Jessie can have a dog. Can walk around Notting Hill.
And if you don't, it doesn't matter.
I know.
Nothing matters.
I've got the right people now. It doesn't really matter where I am. But London would be great.
Sometimes the thought of it is better than the doing.
Yeah.
Because England has got a very small window of nice weather where it's great to walk that
Oh, you
dog.
forget, I'm going to be really rich. And so I'm just going to pop to Paris and Greece where it's warmer when it's really cold in London.
Okay,
so
then.
I'll be fine.
Okay, I'll be with
I'll
you.
have holiday homes everywhere.
Okay, darling. You do whatever you want to do.
Thanks.
Yeah. And if you can't buy the book.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for being my kid.
It's my mom. What's that?
It's bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I get cross.
Me too. It's not fair.
I'm doing it with dignity, but for fuck's sake.
Oh, you're doing it with Louis Vuitton, darling.
Yeah, oh no, thank you. I should have done 20 more years before I got decrepit. Who knows why? Why do bad people live a long time?
I know. I know. Got more shopping to do yet. Okay.
Love you. You're the best kid. Since the 2 little lines on my pregnancy stick, loved every minute of you. Every minute. Without exception. I love and adore you.
Should we get some
Breakfast, yeah.
mimosas?
Yay!
Yeah?
Yay!
Let's get a fucking mimosa.